Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting.
Didn't even get to cross.
I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
Hello, das ist mich, Walther Krieger, and this is an HK VP9. Let's say this thing shoots really well. I really like how it shot. Those was pretty much my first shots with it, and I was on target. This is the VP9. It's the new one. This is the more expensive version of it. It comes with the True Dot night sights. They are a little bit high rise in the back for easy cocking, but it's got charging handles so you can cock it easier in the back. This particular one though comes with 3 magazines. Dig this other one out of my pocket right here. Came with 3 magazines and the night sights. That's what you get when you pay a little bit extra. To me, it's worth the extra money. Let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. It comes with back straps, small, medium, and large, kind of like the PPQ. It comes with the side grips, so you can, from small, large, small or medium or large. Take this pin out, and then take this back strap out, and then these will come out as well when you pull them out. Okay, I think you got to slide them out. I'm not going to go through the hassle of taking it apart for this video. But it's ambidextrous, slide release. I think it's easier for left-handed users than it is to right-handed. Okay, it's got a cocked indicator. I'm wanting to show you guys a little something. When you first look at it, when I watched videos of this pistol the first time, I thought, well, it's kind of like a PPQ clone, but they did make the earlier versions of the VP9 that was similar in the grip and so on. But if you look at them, they both have the European style mag release. And they're both ambidextrous, slide stop, slide release, as you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. But this one originally came out with no snag sights. If you get the cheaper version of the VP9, it comes with no snag sights, and it only comes with 2 magazines. And by the way, all 3 of these magazines are 15 rounds. It comes with a sticker, HK sticker. But when you, like I was saying though, before I get sidetracked, they're both made in Germany. Very fine German machinery. But as I was saying, when you first look at them, they look similar. Okay, you're thinking, well, maybe they're a clone, but see, I have to adjust my grip to hit the pedal release on this one, the mag release, to manipulate it. But I always use my middle finger with the PPQ anyway. This one, on the other hand, you don't have to do that. I don't have to adjust my grip. I can go shooting, drop the mag. I don't really have to adjust my grip any. Okay, that's the difference. I mean, as far as external appearance. This one also has deeper, less slide cutouts in the slide. It has deeper cutouts in the slide, so that's easier to grab. So you can just, you know, do a little check, make sure it's got a round in it, or, you know, cock it from here, or some people like to do that goofy stuff, I don't know. But anyway, but what I want to get at, when you take them apart, this one has a takedown lever right here. Okay, and then you just let the slide go forward. It automatically decocks. Bad gun just falls right off. And well, I'm going to get to this. Okay, PPQ, you have to dry fire it, pull the takedown levers. Okay, so here's what I want to get at though. This one's got a plunger to disengage the firing pin for the striker fire to go forward. Okay, this one has a little thing right here that moves out of the way for the firing pin to go forward. That is I think this is the better design. Makes me feel more secure carrying it and holstering it and unholstering it and so on than it does with the PPQ as far as that plunger is concerned. I never liked that, even on Glocks. The barrels are different too. Let's see if I can do this one-handed right here. Okay. Mine's overly lubed. Sorry about that. But the barrels are different. This one's a little bit longer on the H&K. Just a little bit. It's not enough to really say anything, but they're both really good designed. They're nice. I mean, I can't complain about either one of them as far as their design is. I think the H&K might be my new favorite over the PPQ. I hate to say it, but anyway, that spring's a little tighter on this one too than the PPQ's is. But my PPQ's seen a lot of years of use, and I've abused it a little bit. But the H&K makes high quality firearms. The reassembly is easy on this. You don't have to do it that way either. You can just use the slide lock and then. But anyway, I don't have any complaints about this so far. It shoots well. It does really well as far as the sight picture and everything goes. I love it. It cycles these Tool Ammo once again, Perfecta by Tool Ammo. These are brass case, non-corrosive boxer primer ammo, 115 grain, full metal jackets. So far, it cycles these no problem, but I never really have a complaint about Tool Ammo in the first place. The magazines are really easy to load even without a mag loader. I think the spring's less stiff as the PPQ, and it still functions very well. Everything still cycles really well. I'm going to take a few more shots with it and talk a little bit more about it. But that's all. Okay. But yeah, it fits my PPQ holster. That's a very good thing. I love that. It's not an exact fit. It's not as comfortable with my PPQ in it. It's more comfortable with my PPQ in it than it is the VP9. But the VP9 did not come with a speed or a easy loader, as you want to call them. But the PPQ did. A lot of those mag loaders are cheap anyway, and I don't really care too much for them anyway. Why use those when you can use these a lot easier? Anyway, we might try some Monarch ammo as well. Let's see how good I can do with my accuracy right here. Alright. There's a stovepipe. Wow. That could be the ammo. We're not going to blame the pistol just yet. 15 rounds seems like a lot. When you got a 9mm. Got my mags dirty now. Okay, a few more things I forgot to mention and say is my earplug wasn't all the way in. Now my ears are ringing. Kept hearing a weird noise every time I'd shoot. It's kind of funny. Anyway, okay, people want to compare, so let's compare. See where these, okay, this one's got more trigger travel because this one's about to break right there. I like that a lot better. Okay, that one breaks right there and that one breaks right there. Okay, where's this one reset? It resets all the way out at the end, but you know, you're ready to fire right there. Okay, where's this one going to reset? Right there at the bottom. I mean, it's just right there. So, but they both have nice crisp trigger pull. So, and they both, I like it. I mean, it doesn't have as much trigger travel, so if you're thinking about when you're shooting and you got all that trigger travel, that gives you time to flinch, gives you time to move. You don't need to, when you're, instead of being fatigued and stuff by holding your hand like this all the time, that's what that offers with that less trigger travel. When you have this one, and you got all that trigger travel, it's just, it can make you go off your target before you ever even get to it. You could be like getting fatigued just waiting to squeeze that trigger. I mean, especially new shooters that are trying to get used to it and trigger control. But that one with that early reset, that allows you to get good double tap and so on. You know, figure while I was at it, get my earplugs back in because I don't want to go deaf. I haven't fired this one in a while. See my hand slip off the cock serrations? That is the problem with that compared to that. That's way better, obviously, right? Okay. I couldn't use the mag release like I can on my VP9, so, and I got used to my VP9 where I could just do like that and the mag pops out, so that's a lot quicker. Another thing I like to demonstrate since this pistol is unloaded now is put a clean mag in there. Say if you got mud, grime, all that in your pistol, and then you hit your mag release and it doesn't drop out. That one's got good spring in it. But anyway, and you drop your mag release and it's all stuck. You got those for your thumbs to go in there, and you can just pull it out. You know, you might have to put some oomph behind it, but even with it in, you still got plenty to pull with. Okay, with the PPQ, you getting that problem. You can grab it, but it's not as easy. Your finger to slip off, especially if you're covered in mud. And so, military, combat ready. Everything, HK VP9. Whoops. Thing functions well. You seen that one stovepipe? I'm blaming the ammo as of now because you do run into that problem with ammo sometimes. I'm going to load up and try out the Monarch and see how it does. This is steel case. It's kind of like Brown Bear actually. I'll try it out in the VP9 and see how it does. I'll be back after I reload. Okay, some more things I'd like to mention. Okay, this one, they both have, this is a review and comparison, by the way. They both have the loaded chamber indicators, but I don't know if this one's more invisible than the PPQ. I really can't say, because I never really pay attention to them. If you don't know your gun's loaded, then what's the point in having it? Okay, so anyway, I gotta say, the muzzle flip is less on this one. This one actually goes sideways and wobbles after every shot. This one, I got more stability when firing this pistol. That was the Monarch ammo. It's performed well, as you guys can see. Let's go ahead and throw some more rounds. Let me get my earplugs back in first. But see here, I've already hit my milk jugs. Hopefully my GoPro got that, because we didn't realize we wasn't recording for that. Let's see. I'm holding this pistol loosely in my hands. As of now, I mean, I'm holding it loose like I would my PPQ. Let's see how it does. That Monarch ammo is doing really well. I have to switch my brand up from tool ammo to the Monarch. I think I spoke too soon. The target on that last shot, but I really like this pistol. It performs very well, as you can see in the video. I have no complaints with it. It performed through Tool Ammo Perfecta, the brass brand, and it done Monarch. I can't really tell you much about the Monarch ammo. It shoots. I think it's 115 grain. Probably pretty much about the same velocity and stuff as tool ammo, I would say. But it seems like it performs really well. So yeah, I think if I was to get some ammo, I might buy some of that someday too. Some more of it. I still like the mag release way better than the PPQ. I still like the, for me being a left-handed, I love that. I can grab it real easy. It's not in my way when I'm firing. I don't accidentally bump it or nothing like that. I haven't so far anyway. It's not in my way or anything. The PPQ ain't either, so I'm not complaining about the PPQ's slide release. But I do say that this one does have more stability when firing than my PPQ. These charging handles on the back are a real good benefit for competition, military, police, whatever, you know, whatever your use you're going to get out of your firearm is going to be. Target, competition, I say it works. I'm going to probably make this my carry pistol from now on. I have my 10mm Glock for that, but I really love this pistol. I feel about that the battery died on my camera, so I guess that means it's time to wrap it up. I'd like to mention that I picked this pistol up at Highland Armory. It's a place in North Carolina. You can see them on Facebook, like their page, give them support. They got a nice gun shop. They sell nice firearms. That's probably going to be the store I'm going to start going to from now on for all my firearm needs. I'm going to tell you real quick my opinion of this pistol before the battery dies on me again. This pistol, if you're looking for a high quality polymer striker fired pistol that is combat ready, or you know, just whatever you're going to use it for, it is ready right out of the box. It has a polished barrel, everything you need for a proper functioning, proper firing. It feels really well in the hands. It's a good pistol, really great, just straight out of the box. If you want a high point, get you a high point, but if you want a good pistol that is going to be reliable, function, lightweight, does everything you need a pistol to do, this is the way to go. You'll spend around $700, maybe a little more, depending on where you live. But I really love this pistol. It is a great pistol if you are looking for a polymer pistol, a striker fire and everything. I also got to say that this, it is the 9mm. Don't know if I mentioned that or not already. It functions very well. I love shooting it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to shoot it some more and wrap it up. We'll wrap it up right here.